Peace, family. I hope you guys are happy and healthy and doing well. Welcome to our May garden tour. I got here before May was over, so that's exciting. I'm gonna just let you guys know I have not been in the garden like I usually am. I had a whole lot of work to do. I just was a vendor at the Texas Black Expo, and they were like, show your stuff to 10,000 people. And I worked as if I was gonna show my stuff to 10,000 people. It was not the biggest show I've ever done, but I rocked it. If you'd like to know more about that, please follow my other channel. I'll put it below. That is my jewelry making channel. So I'm a ladysmith. I hand make jewelry with crystals and a saw and a hammer and all kind of cool stuff. So anyway, the garden is beautiful. We have been eating from it, and I just want to show you guys what it's looking like. So I'm still waiting for my shampoo ginger to pop out of here. We'll see how that goes. My mint is beautiful and abundant. I think that one is the spearmint, and then this is my chocolate mint, also looking beautiful. And I have this comfrey here. I am sharing these with friends and family, but I'm also gonna make them available locally for people who want them on this I think it's called Farm Fresh 247 app, and you can put things that you have available locally. Okinawa spinach is doing great. We just had a salad from that yesterday. My lamb's ear is doing well. I probably need to trim this mint back a little bit. I pulled those snap peas out. We never ate from them. They didn't look good. They got on my nerves. Pulled them out. And I put some Kentucky pole beans there because those are doing great, but I have a feeling it's getting too hot for them where they are. So I'm putting some here. Here's my collard greens, and as you can see, it is a time where the sun is hitting my side garden, so it's looking a little bit laid down. I don't know if you guys remember, I planted some carrot booties down here. None of those survived, but I have more, and I'm going to try again. Here's my Okinawa spinach again. This is a purple island kale. Actually, I have two of them. This one just got a little more sun because I cut back this Okinawa spinach yesterday. My green beans are coming through for another round. They have been producing, and so I'm grateful. I've been pulling beets out around here. Not so big ones, but just pulling them out because they're getting attacked, and putting them in juice. This is my purple opal basil. This is sweet alyssum. You may see me pull some weeds and stuff out. My geraniums look beautiful. There's one beet that's still there, and this one is a sugar beet still here, but you can see, look, I don't know who, and I'm not gonna look too close right now to find him, but somebody's definitely in there eating. Let me step all the way back so you guys can see the dill. That dill is taller than me now. Trying to see if I can show y'all. That is taller than me. Ooh, selfies with the dill. So I really planted this for ladybugs. I heard that ladybugs love dill. Also because I like to make pickles. But I'm feeling like I need to dry some of this because it's kind of taking over. But I think it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Under there I have a few more beets. My marshmallows died, y'all. And I'm trying to remember everything to tell y'all what was successful and what wasn't, because just because you see somebody's garden looking beautiful and lush doesn't mean everything is always successful. You can see I have plenty of weeds just coming through, but that's fine. This is another round of bush beans. I think these were my red swan bush beans, and this is a little more shady than the other spots, so I'm hoping that they'll be able to produce here well. We've been eating off of this lettuce, but I think it's about to start going to seed. It's starting to taste bitter on me. I made a salad yesterday, and I could have left this out and just had Okinawa spinach. I've got wild onions here in the middle. Pretty soon here, because it's getting hot, I'm probably going to pull out some of the larger ones and dry them, and then leave the little ones in here to die back, and they'll come back in the winter time for me. More sweet alyssum. I've got Cuban oregano. I did go ahead and find another start because I loved that last year. If you guys watched me last year, you know I used my Cuban oregano quite a bit, and I couldn't live without it in my garden. So here it is again. I have another video coming out talking about this garlic, but for now I am leaving this garlic here. So I'm leaving the garlic here. So that's its spot for now. My calendulas are looking beautiful. I'm so excited. Pretty soon I am going to start drying these flowers. They are medicinal, but I do like to look at them too. So we'll try to have a balance of both. I planted them around the garden. Hopefully I'll get some more to start blooming. This is a yellow pear tomato, and so is this one. Obviously planted way before the other one. And this place is almost rid of all carrots, and I'm already missing my carrots. I do have some in the freezer. Oh, look like something eating this one. Something been eating that one. So I gotta come in here and see what's going on. But the tomato looks great. I did plant a pepper here. Look at him. He dried out one day. And I had ants here. If the soil looks kind of weird, it's because I had ants and I had to do the orange oil. But the orange oil did work, so I'm not mad at that. Oh, the cilantro. I have two. This one in the front, dang near looking wintry. I hope it's not mildewy. I don't know. But it's got like flowers right now. And then the one in the back is that one. Is going to seed, I believe, and that's what I've been waiting for. So now I'm waiting for the seeds to dry out, and it's all kind of mixed in here everywhere together, so I just have to keep a lookout for that. And right now I moved those pots that were under here, so this is just empty pots just to hold these up until they give me their seeds, and then they're going to give me this space in the garden bed. My sweet potatoes are starting to go everywhere. As you can see, they're climbing like back here, but then they're also starting to go down into the greenhouse, which is fine. I let them kind of take over the greenhouse anyway, but I'm gonna see if I can direct them kind of up the gate and up the side of the greenhouse here, because I have tomatoes in there as well. And y'all knew I was gonna change this little spot up. I just did that one video for the small space gardening, but then I had to move it around to really fit what was going on. So like I said, I was giving these their space, and then I just have this beautiful rose sitting here for now, but it's gonna go in the front. I need to deadhead that rose. I've got seedlings, comfreys, all kind of stuff. I'll probably do a separate seedling tour. Bunch of stuff that needs to go into the garden bed. I think this is a pepper coming back. This was a pepper. I think that's him. We'll see though. I think this was a Sweet 1000 tomato that we planted in my small space gardening video. I just have him kind of in here chilling and leaning as he pleases. I'm pretty sure that's just grass and not my lemongrass coming back. Things have been coming back slower this year for sure. So more seedlings. My ginger's still here trying to make it after being eaten. I've got a pepper plant over here. That is weeds. You're gonna see a bunch of pots that just need to be emptied out. And I need to find somewhere to put that soil and something else to plant. My Mexican sunflower did not come back, and I have a feeling it's because of my comfrey. Because my comfrey is just like taking over that spot. And I'm not mad at it because this is my fertilizer. So it makes me clip it back and put it in the garden all the time. And I'm grateful for that. Oh, my pole beans, you guys. I think these are the Kentucky pole beans. They are so amazing. They have definitely started producing. They produce some long, good beans. And I'm actually going to can some green beans today. But as long as you pick them, they will keep on producing. And so I'm super happy with that. I do have to try to keep it from going to the neighbor's yard. So that's the only thing about those. I'm down to one borage here, and I'm happy with this one in the front. I'm probably going to fill in like some celery and stuff down in here as the rest of the carrots and all that come out. I pulled out a garlic just to see what it looks like, but I'm going to probably leave the rest of the garlics here. Remember we planted that sugar sweet cantaloupe. It did not survive, but I have 2 more seedlings coming out. These are Lacea peppers. My daughter planted these, and they're doing great. My chives are always doing great, and I love when they flower because they're so pretty. These are the red swan bush beans. Again, I will be canning some green beans probably today, and so I'm super happy with them. They did get slowed down just a little bit when we had like a whole bunch of rain, because I think the flowers weren't able to get pollinated properly, but they are back. And I did plant more in this little back area to kind of try to continue my harvest, because it gets shade in the back here on this side of my garden first. So everything that I'm trying to kind of prolong in the heat is going back there. So we've got a tomato here. That one is the Homestead tomato, and it's looking good. And my chamomile just started flowering. I think I've harvested from it once so far, just as the one at Mommy's house is dying back. And this is a chili pepper, I think, that I planted from seed. My yarrow is looking good. It is time for me to harvest yarrow in a bunch of ways. It looks like it's drying here. Maybe I can get seeds. And then also flowers and leaves are great for the tea and for to stop bleeding. And then I also want to pull some out from the root because it spreads, and I want to be able to offer them as seedlings to others who might want to put that in their garden. My echinacea is doing well. I have a new grass man, y'all, so he cut up some stuff, but I'm gonna get with him. We're gonna work together on that. But the echinacea is doing well. It's getting taller. I'm happy about that. Comfrey looking good. I just cut it back as usual. The peach tree has really gotten big, you guys. And I'm going to do a different video talking about varieties and why they're important. Remember that. This echinacea is absolutely gorgeous and stunning. I am now harvesting leaves and petals off of it and drying it for medicinal uses. I'll step back and show you guys my elderberry. It has come back beautifully after dealing with all those ants and everything. It looks great. And we did get some new trees in the garden, guys. Y'all know we had Mother's Day, and for Mother's Day, y'all know where I like to go. This one is a noni. This is my star fruit actually coming back. This is my lavender half alive. And then I've got turmeric trying to pop out here, but you see who's on there? Can y'all see that? This is what I'm talking about. If y'all don't be in this garden, stuff will tear your stuff up. I hope y'all can see that. It's kind of hot, so I'm trying to like go quickly and not let it overheat. I got some seedlings back there as well. Let's go this way. Oof. This is a sugar baby watermelon, looking beautiful, and I think that's thyme in there with it. My turmeric are really coming out now. I think it was just waiting for the heat. It was kind of cool for longer. So something did trample this one, but it looks like it's starting to recover. You can see this one is coming out. And I think that's it for now. But those are showing me signs, so I'm not worried. Back here, I've got my indigo blue cherry tomato. Looking great. And my wild onions and my walking onions are looking good, but I did not anticipate the way that this peach would grow like all on the ground and stuff. So definitely gonna get some cuttings or something off of that later on. I do have dead trees around here as well. Poor aloe vera just sitting there waiting for attention. This one is a new one too. Is this the mango? This is the avocado. Y'all know my husband had to get him an avocado when we went. I think these are canna lilies, and that's a weed. Look at that big old weed. These are all empty trees that died. Pineapple guava, looking spectacular. This is a soursop. Yes, y'all, we got another soursop. Yes, we did, but we have a plan for covering our trees for the winter time. So that one looks good. It's nice and healthy. We got that one from the farmer's market. And this is the mango, Kerry mango. That one is a new one. I'm not moving anybody out of their pot from the nursery right now, so they're gonna have to ride it out. They're looking good. Over here, I'm super proud and excited. I've got my okra coming out. I think that's a tutu okra. This I'm doing again. So look at this pepper, y'all. I was composting in place all winter, and I accidentally on purpose planted that. I was like, I don't feel like pulling these seeds out. If they grow, they grow. But I was watching to see if they did. I think about 3 or 4 of them popped out, and this is the one that I kept. And look how good it looks. I'm doing that again. I'm going to just purposely compost in place and stick a pepper seed on top where I want my peppers to go in the beds next year, because when the temperature is right, when the time is right, the seeds know. So I don't have to be guessing so much like I've been doing before. This calendula is coming out gorgeous. And y'all know I tried to sneak a couple more carrots in here. I am super happy with this tomato. This is the most beautiful tomato in my garden right now. This is the Jubilee tomato. I'm sorry, the Juliet tomato that I got from the nursery. It is producing. We had salad yesterday, and we had some tomatoes off of here. And as you can see, I've got some more tomatoes blushing right there. I've got another purple basil here and more bush beans. This is sunberries. I've never had them before, but I have 2 growing, and I'm excited to try them. And then my gazania, I think I'm saying it right, is starting to bloom. Isn't it lovely? Let's come over here. Beautyberry. Amazing and beautiful. It is making berries already. I think there will be enough for us and the birds, guys. We shall see. I'm definitely going to move this little blueberry. He is still alive. That's my pink blueberry. And this is the other half of the one from the side over there of my geraniums. This is my blackberries that my girls moved last year, and I just had to clip him back because it had a bunch of bugs on it. So that's why he's looking just a little bit hurt. In between here, I've got, I think this is a Carmen pepper that I got from the nursery. I've got 2 roses waiting to go into my front yard. I have a zinnia. That poor thing needs to be pruned, but it's about to make more blooms. And as you can see, my loofah is starting to climb. I'm super excited, and hopefully by the time it gets over there, that tomato will already be kind of teetering out. This is another sunberry. This one is my jalapeno. It is looking fabulous next to more green beans, which has been producing. This is the year of the green beans, guys. Year of the green beans, year of the tomatoes. Every year I learn something really well, and I'm so excited. That is my sriracha pepper. It is doing well, and I just had a pepper off of there. And I've got 2 calendulas down here and another okra. This one is my key lime. That is my yerba mate. This is whatever came back after Maya died. And this is my kumquat, looking good, starting to make blooms and starting to make fruits. I've got seedlings all in here, and my daughter's big old ginger that she needs to move. A squash here. I don't have too much hope for him. My yellow mustard. This is what I was talking about, the seeds. I think it done went to seed already, and I thought the seeds were going to look different. So I think I'm going to just let the seeds sprout when they're ready to sprout. This is my Ethiopian kale. It's looking beautiful. Mostly, I saw something was eating here, but I didn't see anything under there. So we'll see what's going on with that. I've got a basil in here, and if you see, my grape needs a home and needs a trellis. So we need to go get it a trellis. Sorry about that. Flies are on me because it is all over this tomato, which is trying to do its thing. Got a nasturtium there. I'm pulling these onions out, and I don't think I'm planting bulbing onions anymore. Oh, my strawberries. I'm so happy about them. This particular strawberry is starting to make runners, and if y'all can see, I planted this runner, and it has made roots, and it's going to make another one. I've got another one here. So having this particular type of strawberry is going to be great for me because it gives me a chance to just continue to multiply and multiply. We have harvested a few strawberries off of here. The borage is crazy. I'm not planting that in there anymore. My culantro, bees balm, and stevia going to seed. Over here, we've got lettuce. This one still looks good. And then all of my walking onions are walking. So I'm just kind of trying to let them sit where they want to sit and root, and then maybe I'll move them around later. Parsley's looking good. I've been drying and eating that. And my green onions need a trim. These potatoes are sitting up here. Probably the next video will be a harvest video to see if there's any potatoes even there. It's a mess up here, and I'm going to show y'all the mess because my husband made my displays for my show. And that's what I mean. Like, the place is just not put together. I will add a few pictures and stuff from the show so y'all can see. He made my displays. I made the jewelry. I had crystals. I rocked it, so I'm happy with that. I've got cuttings back here. They're roses and tomatoes. And then my citronella is back there, which I need to dust off because it has, like, shavings on it. Poor thing. Oh, yeah, and this one, I don't know the name of this, but my mom gave it to me, and I love it. And then up here, my friend Amani gave me this one, and it's still alive. I'm so proud. My mom gave me this fern. Ooh, I'm not as proud, but I'm working on it. And I think that's it. That's the garden, guys. Thanks so much for coming. I've got a lot of little bitty things that I need to like do individual videos about to share with you guys. Probably some canning, probably some medicinal stuff, probably some harvesting stuff. And but anyway, it's good to be back in the garden, and it's good to be back with you guys. I hope everything is going well in your garden, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.